Hello, welcome to this seminar, Expanding Your Fan Base Online. In this session, we're going to give you a quick introduction to web stats for musicians and artists. This content's available from infinitefanbase.com. Please visit the site and join the mailing list. There'll be exclusive content released to the mailing list that won't be released in other places. You can also find us on Facebook, and we're on Twitter at InfiniteFanBase. Now, when most people hear the phrase web stats, they get a little turned off. They think of stats and they think of numbers and data and mathematics and calculation, and they immediately revert back to some kind of horrible experience in algebra class or calculus class. And in actuality, understanding the web stats from your site are not that difficult, and it's the number one most important thing to monitor. In this particular program, we're going to talk about why you want to monitor your stats. We're going to discuss logging into your control panel, and we're going to go over a free stats program. We're going to look at the visitor data. We're going to talk about search engines and the top viewed pages. And we're going to end this seminar with keywords and bandwidth. So why are stats important? Well, they provide information on your fan base. They tell you where they're coming from, they tell you the location, and they tell you the numbers of visitors that are hitting and downloading your songs or visiting your site or signing up for your mailing list. And it allows you to focus on what's working. So if there's a certain area of the country that your fan base is really growing in, you can kind of shift your efforts over there and continue the momentum. Or if there's a particular song that's really growing, you can focus on marketing that. And all of that data provides you insight and direction for you to sort of move forward in and expand your fan base online in the fastest way. The data answers who, what, when, where, and how about your fan base. And and I can't stress this enough. The more that you have information about your stats and your visitors, you're going to have much more. You're going to have better conversations with the suits. Management, owners, promoters, all of those guys are focused on the bottom line and the dollar. And if you can have the more information, the more hard data that you have about the size of your fan base and the visitor numbers and the potential dollar amount for them, you'll have much better conversations with the owners and the suits. So we're going to move into logging into cPanel and AW Stats. AW Stats is a free program, and it's available on 99.9% of all hosts that's out there. You need to log into cPanel to access it. And I'm going to switch screens here, and I'm going to walk you through logging into the particular cPanel and show you how to get into the AStats program, AW. Okay, here we have... well, I've just logged into the cPanel. Control panel is the dashboard for manipulating your web host. You should have been sent instructions from your hosting company on how to log in to your control panel. And once you log in, you want to look for an icon or some words that say something like log files or analysis or statistics. And if you look into this particular screen I'm in, there's preferences, email management tools, and the analysis and log files are over here. Your control panel may or may not look like this, but you will certainly have an analysis section or AW Stats. And if you'll go down here, you want to look for the AW Stats icon or phrase, and then click on that, and that's going to take you into the statistics program for your website. Okay, well now we've clicked down into AW Stats program, and depending on the traffic that you have, your screen's going to look either very similar to this, or it may not have as much traffic, but it should be something related to this. And if you'll look, there's some major sections. This talks about the very top line gives you information on when the last update was. You have the opportunity to look at different reporting periods. You can look at information over by a monthly basis, or you can look at it over years. And in this particular case, there's information reported for the latest month. So this last month, there was 7,106 unique visitors to this particular website. and then there's other information, the number of visits, the pages, and the hits. And then there's a graph down here that displays over time. In this particular example, I've used the entire year of 2008 to show what growth has been like and what the entire year looks like. So once you get into this, you're actually into the AW stats. We're going to stop here, and we're going to go into a little more detail each of the sections inside the AW stats program. Okay, just to recap, AW Stats is a free program. You should have been provided instructions on how to log into your cPanel. Once you log into the cPanel, you want to look for an icon or a phrase that says statistics or log or analytics or analysis. Click down into the AW Stats program, and AW Stats is provided with 99.9% of your hosts. If there's particular problems about logging in, or in your particular case you can't find the AW Stats program, you should email your host or search on their particular support forum, and they'll be able to provide you with the information on how to log in.